I'm Larry.
Ron.
And Cornelius.
And this is To The Point Show. We get to the point of your hot button issues throughout the city, in the hood, throughout the nation, the world, everywhere. Ron, 2019 is out of here.
Yes.
Out of here.
Let's get ready. Happy New Year. We're getting ready. We're prepping right now in Nashville. You got the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans
won.
Have made the playoffs.
Yes, they did. And
we in there, y'all. We in here.
I got one question.
Okay.
I got one question.
We're glad about
What's your
I got
question?
one question, Cornelius.
What's happening?
If the Titans would have had to win yesterday, if it was all on the line. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. They didn't even have to win. They didn't even have to
we
win.
Had to win
You mean Houston?
Houston
didn't have to win. Houston didn't have to win.
No, the Titans
had to win.
No, because Pittsburgh lost. It was two other teams lost to where they were going to make it in anyway.
Well, we said it last week that we weren't worried about what the other teams are doing. We just want to win and concentrate on winning.
Okay.
Home.
Well,
New England lost yesterday. Your team.
My Patriots lost.
They
Let me
lost,
ask you a
Yes.
question. Are you behind the Titans outside of the Patriots?
Hold on. We can say it in a minute. We can say it this minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's happened is we have been on this conversation the whole year.
Okay.
Titans, Patriots. But I'm a giant Patriots fan, right?
Okay.
I love the Titans, but if it all comes down to it, Ron, who am I going to pull for in the playoffs?
The Patriots.
We already know.
The Patriots.
The Patriots. The
Last
Patriots.
game of the season yesterday.
The Patriots.
Titans clinched playoff berth over the Texans.
Okay, hold on, Ron.
All right.
The biggest story of the week was
What is it?
2020 presidential candidate
Uh-huh.
Pete Buttigieg
Yeah.
said in a Friday interview that he would decriminalize all drugs, not just marijuana.
Wow.
Do I need to repeat that? Do I need to repeat that one more time? He said he would. The 2020 candidate Buttigieg said he would decriminalize all drugs, not just marijuana.
Is he married to a man?
Hold on.
Whoa.
You blindsided me, Ron.
Right. That's a headshot. That's a concussion.
Call in.
That's a concussion.
242-7760. Buttigieg is married to a man, I understand, I believe.
Okay. All right.
And I believe he would have said anything to try to appeal to black voters.
Hold on, Ron. Hold on. Slow down.
Black.
That's my question. That's the question.
That is the question.
Are we overly concerned with decriminalizing drugs?
All drugs?
All drugs. Heroin, crystal meth, and whatever they have.
May I say this?
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
In the event we start decriminalizing all drugs,
okay,
of course it's going to affect all of us, but particularly this opioid addiction, which we know has catered to a certain community.
Okay.
And that community was not ours.
Okay.
So when you're talking about decriminalizing drugs,
yes,
you are making it a way possible for those individuals who do not come from the community that we grew up in to be normalized again.
Normalizing.
I'm just saying, to be normalized again.
I'm going to speak from experience.
Okay.
And from the experience of the community, I don't want to see drugs decriminalized. I don't want to see that. I mean, being honest, and I don't think that's the answer. Decriminalizing drugs is not the answer for the community as far as the drug epidemic is concerned.
Right.
In my humble opinion. Moving on. What we got next, Ron?
Okay. All right. I don't know if y'all caught this story, but solitary confinement definition about the juveniles in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Juveniles are spending 23 hours a day in single-man cells on a regular, and they're saying that's not solitary confinement. What do you think about that?
Juveniles are spending so they're already in custody, in state or county, city custody, and they're being housed to where they're not.
Is that cruel punishment? If you hadn't done anything, that's the whole. If you're spending 23 hours in a cell,
Yes.
a one-man cell. That
Yes.
is the hold.
Oh, right. So then you said they haven't done it. They haven't committed a crime.
Not inside of there. That's the regular. That's on the regular.
Right. Oh,
That's
so
regular.
when they're coming into confinement,
Yes.
have they been apprehended by law?
Is that okay? Is that okay?
No,
it's not
No,
okay.
no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay.
It's not okay because what?
Hold on.
When you get bound over
Uh-huh.
as an adult,
Yes.
and we understand when they get to the adult side of things that becomes a way of life. When you, let me say this, hold on, don't cut me off. When you have become now a career criminal,
Okay.
and now Larry's now a career criminal.
Hold on.
I'm just saying. I'm not using that as an example.
Go ahead.
And when we send you to these other places where adults are locked down for this amount of time, what do we do? Like, are we gonna be soft on people who have made some?
Great point.
Are we gonna be soft to the place
Well, no,
where?
these are not career criminals. Well, for one thing, they're youth, and they might be heading in that direction. But these are regular. They might get caught for shoplifting or something like that, and they're putting them in there in a one-man cell for 23 hours a day, just like regular. And they coming against that. It was a special on News Channel 5 that says children are being locked up in solitary confinement at a Middle Tennessee Juvenile Detention Center under conditions that experts say could amount to torture.
Right.
And exclusive News Channel 5 investigation has discovered the State Department of Children's Services defended the practice, calling it room restriction, insisting it has strict policies prohibiting solitary confinement or seclusion at juvenile detention centers. But on the investigation, it discovered the children at the Middle Tennessee Juvenile Detention Center in Columbia can spend 24 hours a day alone in their cell for days at a time without violating the policy. Just on the regular.
Okay. Moving on. Next story. Trans man has baby with sperm donated by trans woman.
Slow down.
I'm
Slow
confused.
down.
I'm
Slow down.
Very
Slow down. Slow down.
Read that one more time.
Y'all hear that? Slow down.
Trans man has baby with sperm donated by trans woman.
Okay.
So a man who is actually a woman.
Who wants to be?
A man who is actually a woman.
No, a trans man.
No, hold on.
He's a trans man.
Look, a wonderful lady recommended a book to me. She recommended a book. It was the name of the book is maybe the mind of the superior man.
Okay.
Oh, I hope I'm not misspeaking. I got the mind. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm giving you to you right.
What? Trans man.
No, the reason I made mention of the book. The reason I made mention of the book is because this talked about that. It talked about every man and every woman needs to be in touch with their feminine side. You know, because it's reality. And every woman needs to be in touch with her master. Let me make sure I use the right book here. The book, in any case,
Wait.
Hey, okay, we got people in the Facebook audience want us to talk about
what?
Being
okay, so this is a
hold on.
Right. Hold on. While we're on that, While we're on that, children are being taught in schools about being transgender and
Well, we can't. What we can't do is be homophobic anymore.
We can't be homophobic.
They are giving children options to choose what gender they are and what bathroom to go to. That is where we are now.
The name of the book. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
The name of the book
is what?
The Way of the Superior Man. Excellent read.
Okay.
I read.
Larry has gotten in touch with his feminine side, folks. But look, are we there yet?
Well, hold on.
We had this conversation last week about the Hallmark Channel.
Right, the Hallmark
was showing the lesbian couples kissing on what we call a family channel.
Right.
And then this group, A Million Moms, came against them and they said, okay, we take it down.
I'm with the Million Moms.
And then, but Ellen and others came against them and they said, no, we retract. We're gonna put it back up. Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there? Where's there? Tell me where there is.
Are we there?
Where is there? Where is there?
I don't want my children, my infant, my little babies being taught. I want them to grow into who they are.
As a man.
Or a little boy, as a young teen.
So you don't give them a choice.
Ain't no choice. Ain't no choice.
You give them a choice in your
There's
home.
no choice. You either a boy or a girl.
What how?
Okay, listen to this. This
Hold
is
on.
a whole
Not
story. An anti-LGBT group boycotted Whole Foods, claiming an upscale supermarket chain is indoctrinating children. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Into transgenderism and homosexuality by hosting storytelling by drag queens. And then here we go again. 1 Million Moms, this is the same group that came against Hallmark, which had previously protested Toy Story 4 for presenting a lesbian couple, issued a call to action on its website after a drag queen story hour took place in a public library in Atlanta.
Drag queen story
hour in
Atlanta.
Their goal is to normalize the LGBTQ
drag
lifestyle.
queen story hour in Atlanta. Is Atlanta considered the Bible Belt? Is it Georgia part of the Bible Belt?
Listen. The South is the Atlanta is its own monster.
No, wait a minute.
We love Atlanta.
Wait a minute.
It has its
Some
own
of the best
code.
people in the world
It has
live
its
in
own
Atlanta.
code. Of course, but it has its own moral code right now.
Own moral code.
Yeah,
not the own zip code. Not the own zip code.
Yeah, that's right. Not the own zip code. Own moral code. But Ron and Larry, let's go back to this.
Go ahead.
There's going to be a major contention and conflict. It's already brewing as we get ready for the presidential election and debates. This topic will be on the docket. What are we going to do? How do we service? How do we protect the LGBTQ community? How do we protect the transgender community? How do we in religious circles?
Whoa.
What are we gonna? Larry, we getting to the point. I know where we stand. I know where we stand. I know where we stand.
Hold on. So are you suggesting that the LGBTQRSTUV community is under attack, and is the gay community under attack, or are your morals and your way of life under attack?
Right.
That's the question. When it's all said and done, and hold on, right now we've got a president and an administration that believes in morals. Believes in morals. Hey, call in.
Somebody mentioned the word homophobic.
That's what I said. Homophobic. Yeah.
See, and you got to understand what that is. That means kind of coming with violence against these LGBTs, because I don't know if y'all looked at. That's what when they're saying that. That's what they mean. That's why they your guy Kevin Hart.
Had to retract, right?
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
You remember with the Oscars or whatever? You remember?
They said
some of that. You remember that joke?
And then he didn't want to specifically. He just, like I said, he's gonna take somewhat of a stand, but it hurt him tremendously where people came against him because they wanted him to say that he don't condone violence against, and that's what they're using the term when they say homophobic. They're trying to say we would want to be homophobic.
Wait, hold on. I believe
according to that definition.
I believe in living and let live. Live your lifestyle. Live your best life. Enjoy yourself. Have a great time. I don't want you infringing on my lifestyle. I assure you, I won't infringe on yours. But don't force your lifestyle on me. Please don't. And please don't litigate it. Don't litigate your lifestyle on me. Don't go to the law to the courthouse and say I've got to accept. I've got to take it. I've got to have it in my house. I didn't have a gay Bible. No.
They probably do.
I'm sorry. But go ahead. That's a whole other conversation. Go ahead.
Last point on this. We're litigating. We're making it legitimate to become, this issue, homosexuality. I'm pushing this now, Larry. Let's go on and make it legitimate for a man to have 5 wives.
Whoa!
I mean, if you go,
hold on, you crossed the line now.
Are we there yet?
That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about, right?
Marry a man, I can't marry
a trans man has a baby with sperm donated by a trans woman. So a trans man is a female that wants to be a man. Let's get this straight. And so it's actually born a female.
Born a female.
Okay. Has baby with sperm from a trans woman, and a trans woman is a man that wants to be a woman. It seemed like they should have stayed the part that they were in.
Right. I totally agree. I totally agree.
And it's so confusing.
I call it, you know what
that if you're a man who likes men, but then you like a man,
but you want to
act like a woman.
Act like a woman.
Oh, come on. I mean, what's
hey.
But listen, let me say this. This is where we need to be very aggressive in our moral institutions, including our higher education institutions, about teaching healthy sexuality. I'm not making you Christian. Y'all know I'm a pastor.
It's a pastor.
And y'all know where I stand.
Y'all's a pastor here.
Now, I'm talking as a person who has some type of form of moral code where these type of situations cannot drive the narrative.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, while we
they can't drive the narrative.
While we're talking about driving, today's show is brought to you by Cash for Junk Cars.
Yeah, Cash for Junk Cars.
Today
yes.
in that vehicle haul away. 615-480-6473. Anywhere in Middle Tennessee. Cash today in that vehicle hauled away. 615-480-6473. But Ron, Derrick Henry driving the Titans home. Drove the Titans home with 211 yards.
Wow.
And also, hey, hats off to Derrick Henry. Paid off layaways at Burlington Coat Factory, am I understanding?
Yes,
sir.
he did, right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas. Hats off to Derrick Henry and his charitable heart and charitable giving. You got to be grateful for that kind of help in the community. Ron, FDA customers. FDA.
Customers must be 21 about tobacco products now.
It wasn't already that.
It was 18.
18.
You could buy a pack of cigarettes at 18.
You could.
Yeah.
But
Shows
now
what I
it's
know.
switched over.
Shows what I know. I thought you had to be 21 years old to buy beer, cigarettes, tobacco.
Alcohol, yes, but not
Alcohol.
Alcohol,
Unless it
yes.
was, military.
Right.
Okay. Now this is across the nation. This isn't just state to state.
This is new. Yeah. Across the nation.
Okay.
Federal.
So if you're buying your cigarettes or your beer or anything like that, you got to be 21 now, I guess.
Here we go. Church mass shooting in Texas stopped by a good guy with gun. 2 people are dead and 1 is in critical condition after a gunman opened fire during service, a live service, this morning at the West Freeway. Well, yesterday at the West Freeway Church of Christ in White Settlement, Texas. So the members have guns now inside the church.
Absolutely. Hey, what about Joe Biden came out and said, "How dare they let the people come to church with a gun?" Joe Biden came out and said, "How dare they let these people come into church with a gun?" When a good guy with a gun stopped the person.
Within seconds.
Right.
Within seconds. Was anybody injured in this church?
Two were
injured.
Joe Biden, bumbling Vice President Joe Biden.
Got him bumbling.
Anyway, moving on. Ron, you got all these highlighted: race relations, abortion rights, LGBT community, religion, politics, healthcare, education.
Those are issues.
Most important. Is education. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to put that behind. Because Ron, what you don't have here, Ron, what you left out, Ron, should have been highlighted. The family. The family. If you don't have all these things you have here, if you don't have a family component, building, then we can't build anything. And so I think that's
what family.
It starts with the individuals.
What family?
And then it moves to the family.
What family? What family? Because now we have the show called The Modern Family, where some of these communities are included in the family, and that's now okay because it's legislation in certain places.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the family, are you looking at the family from antiquity, using some ancient texts where family was man and woman? Are we looking at family between transgender man and transgender woman? That's family.
Wife,
see, transgender. That's what I'm, so when we talk about family,
Mayor Pete Buttigieg running for president,
right?
Him and his husband, do they have kids?
I don't. Man,
Did the Buttigieg family have kids?
I don't know. I have not followed him, and
they have a dog.
I'm gonna say this: he definitely would not be getting my support.
Well, of course. And again, I'm sure he's a good person, and I'm saying I'm not bashing.
Oh no, we're not bashing
his lifestyle.
No,
I'm just we have to take these things into consideration. But I'm sorry. But wait a minute, Ron. But you asked the question though. It's a legitimate question.
Look, the question is out
It's
there.
a legitimate question.
Let's talk about that.
If your mother's bi, is it right? Am I right? Bi or lesbian or something, or that father's gay, they still a family. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not my traditional family.
Right.
And it may not be what I would be overly comfortable with, but I'm sorry, but it's still a family.
Right.
You're right.
I've got family members who are
of that persuasion.
And
they still our family.
They're still my family,
and we love them.
So that is, I mean, like you said, it might not be the traditional what we were used to. I mean, years ago, but now that is in today. Like Ellen told Hallmark, it's 2020. What are you guys thinking about? Even though I don't believe things should be pushed and forced down people's throats, but that is I guess you said it, modern family right now. So we're gonna have to
have a conversation,
and
start teaching
children and others about these scenarios.
I'm sorry. Also,
can't deny that it's there.
We're doing the whole year. We're doing the business spotlight.
Yeah,
we're giving all businesses 30 second spotlight. Your business, if you're doing mortgages, or Monica's doing mortgages in Tennessee. You're doing funerals, if you're doing card lots, if you're doing car washes, hair, selling shirts, clothes, boutiques, if you're selling clothes, anything, we're going to spotlight your business. We want you to succeed because, well, without your success, we don't have a success. So we're all in this together. So
contact us at info@tothepointshow.com.
info@tothepointshow.com, and we will highlight your business on our website, on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page,
and other media.
Here's
a couple of highlights from last year. Me Too, Keto Diet, Popeye Sandwich, Quid Pro Quo, Epstein Suicide, Vaping Related Illnesses, Amber Geyer,